if it's masculine or feminine. And it's feminine. A class is una clase. Una clase. Lápiz in Spanish ends in a Z, so you can't tell just by looking at it, is masculine. A pencil, un lápiz. Now, gender of nouns and agreement with adjectives is one of the most important things in Spanish grammar. It's one of the most challenging things for English speakers because in English, people have gender and objects are it. But in Spanish, no. Book, well, where's book? We'll put book and pen back. Un libro, una pluma. Book is a he, and pen is a she. Number is a he, and class is a she. It not only makes a difference when you're saying un or una, but later on when you learn how to describe things with adjectives in Spanish, you have to change the adjective to match the noun. So again, when you're learning something in a foreign language, you want to get a good base in the language, a good foundation. So when you're learning words and you can't tell the gender, or if it breaks the rule as dia, then you want to make sure you learn the gender, the correct gender with the word. Now, I want to go to the verb have for a moment so then we can look at some sentences. The way that you say have, I have in Spanish, is tengo. Means I have. Tengo. Again, the T here, I underline it in my guide to show that it's not tango, it's tengo. Now, when you're learning new words, you want to think of creative ways to remember them so that they stick in your brain, because just trying to go through a list and not use your imagination won't make the thing stick in there. You need to use your imagination to really come up with something that triggers your memory. When you're learning new words, the first step is to know how to say it. So tengo, it's like kind of like the word tango. Now, think about that. Can I have this dance? Imagine yourself in a dark cafe in Argentina and you hear some music and someone comes up to you, an attractive stranger, and says, "Can I have this tango?" And so you associate the sound tango with I have. So when you try to remember later, you look at tango and you think, oh, tango, that was like, can I have the tango? It means I have. All right? And then when you're thinking of how to say I have, then you think I have a tango, tango. This is the three-step process of learning vocabulary. One, being able to say it, then coming up with some kind of memory device to remember it and practicing understanding it, and then being able to speak it. Now, I do want to say that tengo means I have, I hold, or I keep. Tengo is for something physical that you have. For example, I have a book, tengo un libro, I have a pen, tengo una pluma. Something physical that you have. I'm going to give you a little extra expression because sometimes in English we say, can I have a juice? And we don't want to know if we can have, hold, and keep it. We want to drink it, we want to order one. We want to know if the person will bring us a juice or give us a juice. So if you want to say the expression in English, can I have such and such, literally translated, it doesn't make sense. So you have to say something more like me da. Now this is pronounced similar to the word may, but shorter E sound. And the D is like the TH of brother. So these two words, me da, literally mean to me you give. So it's like, will you give me? Because that's what you want. You don't want to hold or keep the juice. You want to know if someone can give you some. Well, let's see. The word for juice in Spanish is jugo. J is like an H sound, and G before O, A, or U is similar to the G of go. Sometimes sounds a little softer. Jugo, jugo. Me da, and then a juice. Un jugo. And we'll add por favor just to be nice. Always helps to be polite. So this is the way you would ask if you could have something. in a restaurant or other kind of situation. Me da un jugo, por favor. A variation of da is trae. Let's say you're on the beach somewhere and you'd like them to bring you a juice. The Spanish word for bring is trae. You bring, polite form. Sort of like